Hello everyone, this is Neha Sharma. Today in this video we will do the second part of reading of chapter number 3, Deep Water, for class 12th. In our previous video we have done that how this William Douglas, he just joined, why he wanted to join YMCA pool and how he got the aversion of water that he told us in the previous video. Now we have to start reading ahead. So please see the video carefully. In our previous video we have read these lines and where he told that how he got his aversion to the water when he was 3 or 4 years young, and he told that why he just joined this YMCA pool, because he want to revive his unpleasant memories, right, and his fear also that satired him. So this we have done actually in our previous video. Let's come to the next slide. But in a little while I gathered confidence. I paddled with my new water wings, watching the other boys and trying to learn by aping them. So aping means what? Aping means to copy, to imitate, right? So here he is saying that he gathered his confidence by watching the other boys also who were doing the swimming. So he tried to copy them, aping them, right? He tried to copy them, and he had done that practice for 2 or 3 times in a day. So here is saying that how he gathered the courage to get that aversion away. Let's see the next slide. I did 2 or 3 times on different days and was just beginning to feel at ease in the water when the misadventure and accident happened. Now he is telling here that he was very much confident. He gathered some confidence actually, and he started paddling in water by watching or by aping the other boys who were doing swimming, right? So he has done this that 2 or 3 times, means twice or thrice a day, and at the different days, and the different days means at the different occasions he used to do, and he started gaining confidence, right? So as soon as he started gaining confidence, one incident took place. And what was that incident? What was that accident to whom he called misadventure? So what was the misadventure that we have to see? And very important question you will get from there, that what was the misadventure which just scared this boy William Douglas once again, right? He went there to overcome from that fear of swimming, but he could not do so. How or what happened? So let's read what happened there. I went to the pool when no one else was there. The place was quiet. Now he is telling us that what happened, right? So I went to the pool when no one else was there. The place was quiet. The water was still, and tiled bottom was as white and clean as a bathtub. So here he is saying that when he went there to the pool, when he reached to the pool, so no one was there. One day it happened actually, right? And alone he did not get the courage to go alone in the water, so he has to wait for others also. So the place was quiet, he is saying, and he is telling that the pool was very clean. It was white actually, because no one was using the pool. So the water was still and tiled bottom was white and clean. Water was still क्योंकि कोई नहीं उसमें था ही नहीं. So I did this 2 or 3. I was timid about going in alone, so I sat on the side of the pool to wait for others. Timid means what? Timid means to be afraid, right? So he is saying that अब अकेला तो मैं पानी में जाता नहीं था, तो अब क्या हो गया, मैं fearful हो गया, timid हो गया, which is fearful and afraid, right? The meaning is given here. About going in alone, so I sat on the side of the pool. इसलिए मैंने क्या किया कि मैं वेट करता रहा दूसरों की कि जब दूसरे बच्चे आएंगे तो मैं उनके साथ ही चला जाऊंगा. So he was waiting actually on the side of the pool. I had been there long when it came a big bruiser person who is tough. This bruiser meaning is given here, a person who is tough and aggressive and enjoys the fights or the argument. So this is the meaning of what? This is the meaning of bruiser, right? A big bruiser. So he is saying here in these lines that I had been there long when it came a big bruiser of a boy probably 18 years old. कि मैं वहाँ पे वेट कर रहा था लोगों की कि दूसरे बच्चे आएंगे तो मैं उनके साथ जाऊँगा. तो क्या वो एक बड़ा सा जो बहुत हट्टा कट्टा और शक्ल से ही लग रहा था कि बहुत एग्रेसिव है और हमेशा उसको लड़ाई करना दूसरों से अच्छा लगता है, तो उस तरह का ब्रूज़र मैन एक आया, मीन्स एक ब्रूज़र लड़का आया. एंड ही वॉज ऐसा लग रहा था कि शायद वो प्रोबेबली 18 ईयर्स ओल्ड के आसपास है, तो मतलब 17-18 साल के बीच का वो है. He had thick hair on his chest. He was a beautiful physical specimen with legs and arms and showed rippling muscles. So this rippling muscles is what? बहुत उसके muscles जो थे बहुत बड़े बड़े उसके muscles थे, ठीक है, rippling muscles थे. और उसके जो चेस्ट थी मीन्स क्योंकि बहुत हट्टा कट्टा था, ठीक है, और फिजिक था, स्पेसिमेन मीन्स एग्जाम्पल था एक बहुत ब्यूटीफुल बॉडी का. सो अब एकदम से आया और अपने जो रिपलिंग मसल्स, जो ग्रोइंग मसल्स थे, राइट, तो उनको दिखाता हुआ एंड ही स्ट्रोड हिज मसल्स. ही हेल्ड लिटिल स्किनी मीन्स अ थिन पर्सन. हाउ वुड यू लाइक टू बी डक्ड? डक्ड मीन्स व्हाट? डक्ड मीन्स टू कि अगर मैं तुम्हें उसके नीचे फेंक दूँ, मीन्स अगर मैं तुम्हें प्लंज कर दूँ अंडर वाटर तो क्या होगा? पुश कर दूँ अंडर वाटर तो क्या होगा? सो ही आस्क्ड हिम दैट इफ़ ही वांटेड टू बी थ्रोन इनटू पूल, तो आके उसने उसको बोला कि हे बुली, हे बॉय, एंड ही वांटेड टू बी दैट कैसा लगेगा तुम्हें इफ़ ही वांटेड टू बी थ्रोन इनटू द पूल, कि अगर तुम्हें उसमें फेंक दिया जाएगा तो तुम्हें कैसा लगेगा? विद दैट ही पिक्ड मी अप एंड टॉस्ड मी इनटू द डीप एंड. And I landed in a sitting position, swallowed water and went at once to the bottom. So he said that अब जैसे ही उसने ये बोला, right, the boy picked him and threw him into the deep end of the swimming pool. अब ये deep end was 9 feet was the length of that deep end, right? So William actually was thrown there. So with that he picked me up and tossed means to throw me into the pool and into the deep end. I landed in a sitting position, swallowed water and went at once to the bottom. And when he just thrown him, when he threw him there, so what happened that he landed with, he means William Douglas we are talking about, he landed on the surface on the pool and in the same position as he had been sitting in. Right, so with the same position he went under the water. I was frightened but not yet frightened out of my bits. Bits is what? Intelligence, right? So here he said कि मैं डर तो गया, I was afraid, क्योंकि मैं जब लैंड हो रहा था, मैं नीचे जब जा रहा था तो मैं वही सिटिंग पोजीशन में ही लैंड हो रहा था. And his mouth, he was frightened actually, and he actually did not know how to swim in water, so he was afraid. He was frightened means he was afraid and out of it, but not out of his wits. अब डरा हुआ तो है लेकिन अपनी अकल से काम ले रहा है, तो उसका जो दिमाग है वो चल रहा है, ठीक है. So he used his intelligence on his way down to the pool. On the way down I planned, when my feet hit the bottom, I would make a big jump, come to the surface and lie flat on it and paddle to the edge of the pool. अब जैसे ही वो नीचे जा रहा है, ठीक है, वैसे डर तो गया है, he was frightened, he told in the last lines, and but he used his intelligence also. So on his way when he was going down to the pool, so that he was making a plan in his mind that how he could come back, राइट. सो ही जस्ट गॉट अ स्ट्रैटेजी कि उसने पहले ही जाते जाते उसने एक दिमाग लगाया और उसने एक प्लान बनाया कि जैसे ही मैं नीचे जाऊँगा, एज सुन आई विल एज व्हेन माई फीट हिट द बॉटम, कि जैसे ही मेरे पैर जाके बॉटम पे लगेंगे, आई वुड मेक अ बिग जंप, right. So he just planned to push himself up when he will reach to the bottom, and he thought that he would make a big jump to the surface, and then he would lie on his back and swim to the edge of the pool. तो इस स्ट्रेटजी से वो बाहर आ जाएगा. So this was his plan, right, कि किस तरह से वो बाहर आएगा. अब आज के लिए इतना ही, और नेक्स्ट वीडियो में वी विल कंटिन्यू द चैप्टर वंस अगेन, बट टिल देन यू हैव टू रीड द टेक्स्ट अप टू हियर. द चैप्टर इज़ क्वाइट इंटरेस्टिंग, and you will see what happened, how he just overcame with the aversion of water. Thank you very much for today.